It should cost $1 billion to look this. I see you want it and you're coming for me.
Hey guys, another Tuesday with Lyric, and back at you with a little bit more consistency on another Tuesday. This week is just a simple note of you knowing your self worth. I know a lot of times we feel like we're in competition with a million other people, but the only competition you need to be worrying about is yourself. And a lot of times we put ourselves down or we say, oh, we can't do this. And so we procrastinate and we watch others flourish in the areas that we really want to flourish in. And it's just about beating your mindset and saying, hey, I can do this. Replace every negative thought with something positive. Oh, I can't do this. Tell yourself you can do it. Write out a plan, make it plain. Anybody who can say this up here needs to put it on paper and start making those things come true and working towards those goals. And everything you touch is not going to be easy. We all know that by now. You are going to have to put work in order to get where you want to go. And that means anywhere. Like with me, for instance, a lot of you know, went through the film strike. And baby, I felt like I was just reaching a certain part of my career, and then came back to it. You know, things just kind of fell off. I was doing small projects here and there after the strike, but I really just needed to get my entire me together. And sometimes it's as simple as just missing a few steps. So it's just about having some type of solid foundation while you're building. So, yeah, you may still need that 9 to 5 job. Heck yeah, you may need a few extra side hustles. Always have more than one stream of income. And sometimes, because a lot of times that one stream may die out and you may need a replacement. Well, why don't you work on building those other streams of income slowly so that if something does fall apart with that one, you have other sources to go to or savings to go to? Too busy buying things that we don't need, trying to fit with everybody else, or oh, that's, do you really need it? I've been trying to implement that within my life too. Like, do I really need it? Like certain things, I'll buy like clothes for like certain events if I need it because my wardrobe is ridiculous. I have nothing but t-shirts and leggings. Okay, thanks to filming and traveling everywhere. I've grown accustomed to that, so I'm trying to stop that and like focus more on regular clothes to go out in and be more ladylike. I'm not saying that I'm not, but just saying, you know, be more presentable because you want to be presentable in the rooms that you're walking in. So it's just how are you carrying yourself? How are you thinking about yourself? Like, you can't let others around you dictate what you're going to do because a lot of times those people don't understand what you're going towards because they too have not reached their full potential or have not tried to go after their dreams or their goals to pursue them. And, again, watching everybody else do what you really want to do for yourself. I know I had to take a break from the outside voices or just other people because I wanted to build something, but I didn't want it to be built based off someone else's thoughts or ideas. I wanted something original of my own, which is like, for instance, with my tech content on my other pages, I stopped for a while. I've stopped a couple of times, honestly, just like I've done with this, but this time it's just me more planning exactly what I want, how different I want it to be, me working on how I want my content to look, my lighting, um, the color, the how I want the film to look, just things like that, which I haven't fully got where I want to be with this page, honestly. But I'm gonna get there, But until then, I'm just practicing being consistent, and that is the goal, in which you already know that. But it's you have to get out of your head because if you don't, you're gonna forever be stuck in the same place. And I refuse to be 5 years down the road saying, "Oh, I want to do this, I want to do this," and haven't done a darn thing. And of course, sometimes you have to do healing in certain places and deal with certain past traumas, whatever that case may be. Therapy is definitely my friend. Dealing with grief, everything else, like has definitely changed my life and who I am as a person as a whole. I feel like I'm still me to a certain degree, but just not the same me. And so with that, that also made me slow down in certain places because this new version of me, I gotta figure out what that looks like. You're not the same person. Because if forever and a day you're gonna change, forever and a day you're gonna make different decisions. You might not like whatever you're doing 5 years down the line, to be honest. So it's just about growing at the pace that you are and taking the time to do that. But don't procrastinate so much to where you're not getting anything done. Don't beat yourself up. Don't let outside voices tame your situations because, again, you'll be stuck in the same place forever listening to everybody else. And you got to listen to you. What's here? What do you want for yourself? Like I said, you want to write it down, make your goals plain, and do the thing. Okay, you got to. I know it's scary, and I fear posting this video every Tuesday, but I do it. I definitely sat here and was like, do I really want to make this video? Do I just want to take a break for a week? No. We said consistency. We're gonna stick to being consistent. So it's just you beating the negative thoughts in your head and like, hey, I gotta do this for myself. And you also may not realize it, but you may be doing it for someone else. I might have not reached any of you who are watching this video, but it may be one person that's like, dang, I need to do that. Like I need to get out of my head because sometimes we all do get in our head. We have that. What do they call it? Um, Whatever the syndrome is, where you're you're stuck in yourself because you're seeing everybody else do the thing and you're like, oh, I can't do that, but you really can if you really put your mind to it. I'm gonna think about that whenever I stop filming and it's gonna bother me. But anyways, you gotta get out of your head. I know I had to, and I am working on a daily basis trying to perfect the content that I want to really produce because this is just definitely not where I want to be. But we have to start somewhere. You feel me? You have to start somewhere. So go and write down your goals. Write down what you want to do and start doing the thing. Get out of your head, push out all the negativity. If you need to go listen to some music and put your headphones in and just do the thing and take some time for yourself, whatever it is to get you in the place where you need to be mentally so you can focus. And every day is not going to be easy. Some days you're going to want to quit. No, let's not do that. Sometimes you may need to take a short break. Do that. Don't take a forever break. It's okay. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good week. Love ya. And see you next Tuesday.